Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration playthrough. The title for today's video is the same as the yesterday, because we didn't finish the productivity lab, productivity models lab, which we wanted to do. So let's do it. Let's do it today. Let's do it right away. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna finish this, if possible at all. Okay. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look again. What are the things that we need to deliver via the trains? Is it via or via? Never know in English. Blank data cards. Hold on, look at my mouse pointer moving. That's the joystick. Okay, fixed. Oh. Blank data cards. We need a blank data card requester. Blank data card requester. At your service. Bam bam. Tech. Hello, Revan. Hello, Faustus. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Promise. It's definitely useful. It's definitely useful. Away we go. Okay. Hey, look, Revan. Your mining productivity has finished. So what's the next tech you want to do? Which one can we do, actually? I think most of them require black signs, at least the most useful ones. Building a pro stream one comment at a time. Exactly. Guys, I'm a content-focused streamer. Content is more important than decorations for me. So, but I have to make it. If you guys want it, I have to make it. There is no other way about it. And I had forgotten to place the... Whoop. So today the plan is to finish this factory, productivity model factory, and not do anything else until we finish it. Hold on, why 3 trains? Why 3 trains? How is it possible? It should be 2. It should be maximum 2 with the automation. Why is it sometimes 3 and more? Is it not working properly, the train limit? Can't believe it, can't believe it. So this train was here when this one didn't leave yet? But it should be limited up to 2. There's something weird going on here. Oh, maybe there is like one single frame. One... Ooh! Are you serious? Are you serious? I just landed in order to... Okay, what if we go to the closest landing pad? I think if we go to the closest landing pad, we are far enough. Yeah, we don't have to respawn and use our... machine build yesterday, because we can just respawn nearby. Where is Mars? I don't know. Yeah. We are very close by, so I think it's not worth it to go all the way to Novice. We can just fetch our body. Hoping to not get run over. Man, it really bothers me the fuel visually outputted by the jetpack. I cannot see anything behind, and this is why accidents happen. So what I was doing? Yeah, I was saying there. I think what's happening is that there is like one frame. Where's the body? Okay, here we go. Put that and pick you up. Okay, there's like one frame delay once because these two are connected in parallel. You can see the connected in parallel, and it's either one of them or another one. But again, this should never blink. It should never blink. It's always L is only outputted when L is less or equal than T, and T is always 2. So this output should never even... No, it can be. It can't be. Is there a duplication of signals? We had some problems about that recently. Hey, Mars! Welcome, everyone. You guys are quick today. I'm actually late today. You missed an accident. What am I saying? We don't have accidents here. We have no, never mind. You haven't missed anything. Okay, what do we need here? We need this is provided. Okay, we need neural gel and advanced neural gel. We need these two nice items, and then only catalogs. Yeah, only catalogs. Yep, yep, yep. That's it. We all desperately waited for you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying. I'm glad you're enjoying. Happy little mistakes, opportunities. Opportunity. Yeah, exactly. It was an opportunity to test. Something. I don't even know. Let's just forget about it. Let's just forget about it. So I'm gonna copy that with tiles and train stop names, but we have to disable the train stop names here. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna okay. Before, instead of disabling the train stop names, we're gonna disable the rails. Ah no, they're gonna be rewritten. Let me cut this one, so we can place these stations. Since they're requesters, we need to pay extra extra attention, because they might ask for trains, but actually they're unpowered, so these signals won't work and the trains don't come. So we're actually fine. But just in case, So here we need a neural gel and advanced neural gel. Let's have the advanced afterwards. By the way, how is our neural gel doing? How is our neural gel doing? Oh, give me 2 seconds. I need to close the door. Okay, so I don't disturb people here. And so this one is the. Oh, we don't have the combinators. How's your progress, Mars? Sorry, I couldn't stay. Oh, why do we have double signals here? I couldn't stay watching yesterday for too long because I had to sleep. Basically, I'm stopping at the very last moment, and I have to run. Why these are so bad? I have to run to the bed. No worries, it's pretty good. Ah, great. Is yellow or purple signs on the radar? Or you're still expanding? Yeah, like that. It's good. Okay, let's configure these. I'm gonna try to speed through this because we were supposed to finish it yesterday. Neural gel. And again, the 120 is too much. Let's have 80 because we have 5 tanks, so 125. But let's have 100. Let's have 100. This is how much we want. And this is the advanced neural gel. Although you reply to DMs after I finish the stream. Exactly, because I can go to bed. I can be on my phone, but I cannot be on the computer because my girlfriend is sleeping. So I'm on the phone until pretty late, but unfortunately I cannot be playing. And I have some calling you out there. No purple, no yellow, purple signs. Great progress on blue signs. Ah, cool. So yeah, it's. I'm actually going to sleep pretty late. I'm sleeping at like 3 or 4 a.m. because I have the luck to be able to start working at like 12 at noon. So this is pretty lucky. I'm grateful for this kind of work. Why are these blinking? Oh, they're too close. Oh, I know what happened. The original rails. Let's not die here. The original rail segments were not like this, and they have adjusted the rail segments, and they had forgotten to adjust the signals. The base is running steady at 50-60 SPM for the last 10 hours. Oh, you're already at 50? You haven't even gone into space and you have drops to 50. Ah, but of course you have biters. Once you get rid of biters, you will be chill. You'll be chill. Okay, we have advanced neural gel, which is great, which is really, really nice. That means it's been producing, and it's actually not producing. What? Because we need neural gel. Oh yeah, we need neural gel, but no, neural gel is pumped only after it's pushed towards the advanced neural gel. So what's going on here? We need nutrients, nutrient gel. We need biosludge. Sorry, what? Why both of them are disabled? I thought they had the I thought they had the conditions. Oh. Oh, of course. Of course. Of course. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. What we wanted to do here is use these ones once we have too much biosludge. So when this one is above, but they have to kind of be. Hold on, no. There's a case when we want to use all of them, and that all of them is when it's at the same time between 8k and 20k. When it's between these two values, we want to be using all of them. And what's the easy way to do it? Do we need combinators here, or is there an easy way? We could be like putting this one here. UPS. Ah, SPM. Oh, sorry, I misread. SPM. UPS at 60. Okay, good. Today I conquered the next mega block 8 city cells. Yeah, without artillery. How are you cleaning them? Grenades, lasers, personal lasers, turret creeps. I did some turret defenses, and as I told you before, I flew around the bases, spamming the rockets. I think you get the rockets at the blue signs, but I'm not too sure. So let's think here. We want these to be activated once these are the ones which cost only 10, right? So we want these to be activated when we have too much biosludge. When we have too much. When it's actually above 8k. Yeah, when it's above. And we want these when it's below. Okay. It's the opposite one. Above 8k and below 20k. So this way, all of them are active if the sludge tank is in between. But once it gets to 8k, these are gonna be disabled. These are gonna be disabled, right? Wrong. Hold on a second. Once it gets to 8k, we want to be using only these. So it's actually the opposite one. Like that. I have switched them. I copied this one to here, then this one to here, and then I took from here to here. I switched them around. So this is the one which only uses 10, and this is the one which uses 20. So we want to be when we don't have enough biosludge, we are only using the one which costs 10, because it's biosludge positive. And when we have enough of it, we use both, and when we have too much of it, we only start using the one which consumes biomass. So it should be auto-balancing. This tank should be auto-balancing, but it's going down right now because it has some like before it balances out, it needs to go all the way up and kickstart this production. Maybe one tank is not even going to be enough. So that should be okay. Oh, look at it! It's slowing down. It's actually increasing. Right now, it's actually increasing. Yeah, you can see it's increasing because the chain has been established. Now it's working full time. So these 4 generate a positive loop of biosludge. And once we hit 8k, we are gonna be use 8 of them. And they auto-regulate. Hey, nice. Anti-material rifle. Oh, the K2 tools. I wasn't lucky enough to have these, but hey, we got better tools. We got the true nukes. Okay, we need a train to get us the neural gel, the basic one, because we have the train for the advanced one. No, wait, we don't have the neural gel. That's it. The problem is that we don't have it at all because of that setup was completely stagnated. Do we even have the... Let's check the train stations. Yeah, we don't have the train for the basic neural gel anyway, so we need to add the trains. Let me go to the mall real quick, grab the two trains for cargo wagons, liquid cargo wagons, and add the 2 trains for the basic neural gel. K2 is so nice. It definitely has some quality of life stuff, but it makes everything be so much slower, right? The rare metals thingy. Get another resource to be used everywhere. But hey, if you want a long, slow cruise run, if you want to be cruising, let me drop some stuff here. Where can we drop the? Can we drop the basic cargo rocket section? I think we should be able to do it. Oh, did you just take from here? Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Uranium fuel cell. Do we need it at the mall? I don't even know if I can drop it. Let's drop the batteries. And generate the card. This I know I can. Oh, drop it there. Never mind. Trains. Right here. It actually makes things faster. Faster? How so? Like you need to make more production chains, no? Oh, we need four of these and 2 of these. Yep. It just adds more stuff. I wouldn't even call it an overhaul mod. It feels more like a polish mod that makes vanilla game more fancy. Long-head and stack inserters with 3 times speed, loaders, advanced assemblers with a crafting speed 4 times of the normal ones. Oh, I think I remember that. But again, this is like endgame, right? You need to get there. And by faster, you mean you have more efficient factories. Like you have less assemblers than you might need without Factorio, right? But to get there, doesn't it take more time? This is a neural gel stacker, and we want 2 of these. We want 2 of these. So this one and that one. Oh, that train. Okay, and the loop here is exactly the same as always. Hold on. Oh, I was confused. I thought these were the same. Yeah, we have the neural gel and nutrient gel. So these ones are gonna take at the provider until full. They're gonna come at their stacker, wait for 2 seconds, and then they're gonna deliver. Here you go, until empty. Off you go. And of course, we don't have enough of it, so they're not going there. We need to wait until we have it. But are we producing enough of it? Because maybe, oh. Well, first of all, they're not working, so that's bad. And second is that why are they? Oh, the nutrient gel has issues. Do we need to increase the nutrient gel production? Oh no, it's not the nutrient gel problem. It's the methane gas. And the biosludge here. Yeah, look at this. It's jumping around 8K. So once it goes below 8K, we are once it goes above 8K, we are toggling these, and these should be always working. I mean, as long as we have the methane gas. Yeah, I'm liking this setup. Seems to be working. Getting there a little slower than vanilla. 10 times is the main limiter. You bet. It does, but it doesn't feel like it takes time, more like there is more content that you can discover. It's been a while since I've played it. Maybe they have added some stuff that I'm not familiar with. I do really like the fact that you can have the pollution absorbers. So you can play around with these. You can have a eco-friendly run. I do like that. Okay, let's have the space here for the rocket. Finally, we're laying down some landfill. Let's have our rocket here. And on the contrary of the sciences, we do not have to specify. Like here we had to specify the ratios, but this may not work if we need more of one catalog than the other, right? It may not work. But in the case of modules, we know for sure that we need all of the items in these exact ratios because we are consuming them all at the same time. It's impossible to have a consumption of one of the item more than the other because it's only one chain. It may change when we add speed models and whatnot, but until then, it's only one chain. And I had forgotten to have the requesters for these thingies. So let's actually copy them right like like that, just like that. We copy everything. Tiles, train stop names. I think the train stop names need to be adjusted, but because I don't believe yeah, just to make sure I'm gonna cut this tile. And yeah, we can just do this. Bam. Oh no, the tiling is different. That's fine. I'm gonna do this. You know, I'm gonna delete it. And let's copy one by one. I also finally find my first rare metals. Hey, congrats. Let's be honest, vanilla game speedrun world record is what, 2.5 hours? So basically you finish the game in around 3 hours and you hit every possible content, so there isn't that many content to play. K2 doubles this, but without making it feeling tedious. Yep, I know exactly how you feel about K2, because I feel almost the same, the ones I played. But it does make the early game slower, right? It does add some stuff. So what I'm worried about is the fact that combined with space exploration, it goes to some to tediousness levels that shouldn't be possible. But maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. I haven't tried it, so maybe one day can do that. Like once you spend half of your real life year to play Factorio Space Exploration, I don't think it's something you can forget, and maybe one day you'll want to come back at it. So we're gonna copy them one by one. Or we can just copy one and then adjust. Nah, you know what? I prefer copying than just changing everything and be... Copying is not that hard. It's not that hard. So we copied the level 2. Now we need to copy the level 3. Like that. And finally level 4. Yeah, they have specific names. We need to change these ASAP. I mean ASAP. Once we finish dropping these. I've never heard anyone say that Factorio has done 3 hours of content. You know what I mean by saying content. I mean, for reference, I could get to space in another 8 hours or so, so in total 60 hours to get to space on 10 times. K2 plus CC early game is mostly 95% of K2, but only when you hit space, yeah, shit hits the fan. Exactly. 6 hours to get to space without 10 times. 6 hours to get to space. By 6 hours, you mean with purple and yellow sciences, or just the minimum, the blue one and basta? Are they all? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. So we need to name these appropriately. So this is a model factory, and the model factory is represented by the last tier of the models here. And notice that how these are the first ones which have brackets. Reason to that, again, I'm going to explain it. I like explaining it. Whenever we don't have brackets, these are general stations served by generic trains for the generic requesters. But once we have the brackets, then generic trains don't apply anymore because the name is different. and we will need to define our own trains. And everything is ready because here at the bottom we have stackers, and that are here for exactly this, to be the specific trains delivering stuff to this factory. And reason to that is I don't think we need to create generic trains for catalogs, because literally I think catalogs are only consumed in the science and models. I might be wrong, but if my memory serves me correct, we can check it right away. Let's check it right away. Let's check catalogs right away. Let's have the catalog for usage. 5 recipes. So productivity models, insights, science, Plug. Okay, Plug rocket, productivity models. So yeah, basically only Plug rocket, right? But it's not something we are going to be automating. I think we can. I think we even have an assembler producing Plug rockets at the bioscience. Yeah, look at this. It's automated using a small assembler at the top of our factory, at the top of Umbrella Corp factory. So we don't need generic trains for that. It's not a resource which is highly used. What's the word? It's not a resource which is popular. Could put it like that. Okay, here we go. We have the 1, 2, 3, and 4 stations for these, and I should have taken the trains. So let me go and pick 4 trains, 8 cargoes. Space sciences with K2 are way more complicated. I don't remember what sciences K2 adds. Why do we have these everywhere? Oh yeah, I don't remember the sciences of K2. I've got something to look forward then. At all rates, it's an amazing experience. It's an amazing experience. And if you have a lot of tools with K2 to help you along the way, it's not bad. I think it's actually nice to have them. But in my case, I'm set on finishing the vanilla SE, if we can put it like that, vanilla SE, with a little bit of extra. Mostly vanilla and QOL. Yes, blasphemous pipes are considered QOL in my book. The moment I try to design a blueprint that can I can plunge down as soon as I go to space, and I can advance it whenever I hit a new science. I remember you were working on that. Are you gonna... So you're gonna have some parts in the blueprint that you're gonna be deleting afterwards, right? Are you gonna be cleaning it up? Or are you gonna be leaving it and having your final blueprint, basically remove it and make your final blueprint once you reach the technology levels? Maybe an updatable blueprint, cleanable blueprint might be a bit more convenient. It's also harder. Okay, so these are the trains which are gonna go and grab stuff, grab the catalogs. So we have the catalog level 1 stack. So again, we need only 1 train. We don't need 2 per. Usually I make 2 trains per stuff, but in this case we don't need that much of the catalogs, so it's totally fine to have 1. A level 1, a level 2. 1, 2. Oh yeah, this one is 3, and this one is gonna be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And let's configure the path. So again, very basic. They are gonna go to the production, to the generic provider of catalogs until full. They are gonna come to this stacker. We are doing level 1s. So stacker for modules level 1 for 2 seconds of inactivity, and then the requester for wait. It's not here. It's not here. I'm not seeing catalog 1, requester chest, and module. This one. Why this station is not appearing? Oh, because it's cut out. It's cut out. It's cut out. It's not accessible. Forgot to to connect the because inaccessible stations are all if you try to add them, they're all at the bottom. They're here, the inaccessible ones. It's still work in progress. It's work in progress since weeks. That does sound like it would take a while to design. Yeah, especially if you want to make it upgradable. Okay, and now we can finish all these. So requester of the these module, and off you go. Hehe. Level 2. You get your level 2 until full. You come here at the stacker of level 2. For the inactivity. And then you go to the requester of level 2. Man, I hope I'm not gonna make any mistakes. 222. They look exactly the same. You need to look really close. This one is level 3. Requester level 3. You go grab yourself level 3. Yeah, I can see the shady dark green line until full. And then you come back here for the 2 seconds. And then you are gonna offload at the requester. Looking good. And finally, the level 4. Bam, until full. Bam, 2 seconds. And bam, until empty. I'm pretty satisfied with the notation conventions. I'm pretty satisfied. It's I think it's quite clear. I think it's quite clear. At least for me. Oh yeah, we can cut this one into. Yep, nice. Why not design it as you build it your main game? Trying to speedrun? That's not how my brain works. I can say I nearly finished the Astroscience branch, hitting energy next to my first playthrough of SC. It took me like a day, couple hours each playtime for each of the space sciences and new item crafting, holmium cables. And this playthrough I did Astroscience 2-3 and energy 1-3 in one night. Learning from the experience. Planning material 1-3 tonight. One night to go from 1 to 3, man. In our case, each of these sciences built spanned across multiple evenings. You are fast. You are fast. Oh, I have a landing pad. Okay, cool. So now we can get to the resource delivery. Let's have it here. Yeah, let's have. Oh, we need to plan out. Let's plan out the space. So because we need to have the cooling set up somewhere. We need to have a cooling setup. And we need to have, look at this, we need only 1 radiator. We need only 1 radiator. We are still gonna take 9. I think it's 9 to 1 to have something going. And then it's just like a little bit of a, oh, we need 9 assemblers to make this module. 9 of them. I mean, it's fine, like we can have rows, like nothing crazy. Okay, let's get the rocket first. Let's get the rocket first. Yeah. Landing pad. Oh, and actually, before pasting the rocket, let's copy and paste this stuff from elsewhere. And then spaceships, Vita outposting. Got some inspiration from T-Hacks to make a mini spaceship for outposting planets. Oh, he does that? Man, maybe not getting to spaceships was a huge mistake, and I'm gonna realize that as as we discover what they do. Maybe it was a huge mistake. Maybe they are super useful and I'm just shooting myself in the leg by not going for them. But hey, we are gonna get started with the best of them right away. I wanted to copy a setup for the delivery here. Something like that. But then again, it's actually quite simple to have it. Basically, set the requester, have a multiplier, and go to the transmitter and combine it with all the chests. Yeah, it's not hard. Let's make it manually. I'm afraid of copying these. I'm very scared of copying these and having the where should we put it? I'm a bit worried about these. Yeah, let's have it here. Okay, it's done. How should we call it? Thoughts on putting a landing pad at every substation so you can respawn close to wherever you die? Ah, good idea. We can put a landing pad everywhere. I think we actually have a landing pad at every substation anyway, so this is the landing pad for the... Because every our space substation is having its own supply route from Novice. So it's actually the case right now. Every single one of these. How these are not yet done? Quantum supercomputers level 3. What's going on with them? What's going on with the quantum supercomputers? It's these, right? Bioelectric data. Oh. But then destination full. Okay, first of all, destination full, and second of all, this is wrong. We can fix it. We can fix it in a second. Even if you don't need one there, and make my respawn station useless. I'm gonna let you guys fight without intervening. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a setup here. Let's have a transmitter. Actually, where would be a good location for it? It's fine. Anywhere. So the transmitter. Oh, yeah. Again, what's it called? Let's call it X modules. Easy and clear. X modules. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna use the same location for other modules. Speed. Not even sure we're gonna be doing efficiency level 9 anytime, but here we go. And the channel is gonna be X modules. Same, exactly the same. X modules, cool. Now we need to configure the demand. That's a bit tedious, but what are you gonna do? So the demand is right here, 1800 of these. Minus 1800. Then 7 to 9 of these. I'm gonna be exact here, not rounding it up or down or anything, because we need the exact ratios. Minus 7. What was it? To 9. Yeah, to 9. 810 with a melange extract. Minus 810. And here we have 1215 vulcanite blocks. Minus 1215 these. 243 electronic circuits. Minus 243 electronic circuits. 10 cables, 5 granite rods. Not gonna overkill. Even though we could. Minus 10 cables and minus... No. 5 granite rods, right? And 10 cables. Oops. Let's do it like that. And minus 5 of these, right? Yeah, 5 granite rods, 10 cables, and that's it. We're done. We are done. We are done, guys. We are done. All we need to do now is multiply all of these by a certain value, which is gonna give us one full rocket. More than one full rocket. So how many slots are we using here? How many slots? Here is exactly 18 slots. Here is by 5, so 15. 18 plus 15, 33. This is also by 50, so 17, I think. So 50. Right now we are at 50. Volcanic blocks, they go by 100, if my memory serves me well. So 13, 63. I'm gonna forget. That means that after volcanic count, we're at 63 slots. Electronic structures, they go by 200, so only 2 slots. So 65, 66, and 67. 67 slots. We are using 67 slots, and we need 500. We need to fill a rocket with 500 slots. Hey, 10th dungeon raiding. Welcome, welcome, welcome again. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? How's your stream, 10th dungeon? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. We are designing a factory for the productivity models. Look at all the beautiful text in the console. What? What text? What happened? What happened there? What happened there? No idea. Multiplier. And I forgot. 10,000 your red came at the when I was doing some math. But I think it's easy. 60. I'm glad I noted this. Volcanite 63. So plus 2, 65, 66, 67. Okay, 67. We need to divide 500 by 67. Does anyone know if the console text is logged anywhere? I do not know. Do not know. I'd be curious to parse all out and generate some statistics. How many deaths? How many? How much damage by suffocation? How much? 8, right? Yeah, 8. We need to multiply everything by 8. Let's actually multiply everything by 10. Let's not be at the rocket. Let's multiply everything by 10 here. Everything multiplied by 10, and here we have are gonna have all the items. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off for now, just in case. And do we have? I think we have already a receiver, guys. We are ready. We are ready to receive the items. Everything is done. Everything is supplied. Everything is loaded. I mean loaded. It can be loaded right when we connect the power. And yeah, this rocket, this receiver, X modules, and this one is also X modules. Yep. And now we could be already sending stuff, but before we do it, let's actually have everything ready. Where is our global network? It's here. So we need to bring the global network to us. Come to us. Yeah, let's get it straight. Let's get it straight. Here and here. Oh, hold on a second. We do not want this to be part of the global network. Again, we need to think crashes. So if stuff crashes, we do not want. We want the crashed parts to. Oh, imagine the rocket crashes in between the networks. So that means that if the rocket crashes in between the networks, that means that some of it is gonna be taken by the robots of one network, and some of it is gonna be taken by the robots of this network. Because again, do we want robots here? Maybe no. You know what? Maybe no. We don't want robots here. Do we? No. Remember the experience. With this base. Originally, the idea was to have 0 robots here. 0 robots. But because we need these storage chests when the rocket crashes and brings us the items, what happened was that the robots started to take items from the mall. and bring it all the way here in these storage chests. Or the opposite, not sure why, and that's really weird. So we do need a separate network here. We do need a network, and I think because of that, we actually need to be asking for robots themselves. Yeah, let's proceed with that. Let's get it done, because it's not been done for the sciences, but we should do it. It has to be done. So we need 20 cargo rocket sections at all times here. Oh, no, we don't, because we are not sending the rocket back. We just need the robots. We just need the robots. It's that easy. How much? 500? Yep. So this is not going to be multiplied. It's going to be connected to the output of this transmitter. Only this is getting multiplied. And finally, all we need to do is put some chests in order to be able to store these items multiplied by 8 or by 10. So 18 slots here, 180 slots. Maybe we can let's not underkill. Although we could be using like smaller chests. These contain 96 storage size, right? 96, and we need 18. Yeah, 180 slots. Yeah, let's not underkill. So let's go. Here is gonna be the let's overkill. Never underkill, always overkill. This is gonna be the circuits. I'm gonna even draw them from multiple locations like that. The circuits arrive. What's the biggest, actually? The biggest one is the circuits. Second biggest is the vulcanite blocks. And everything else is quite negligible. Yeah, I mean extracts as well. Learn from previous mistakes and never underkill. Let's have 3 for these, and you can have 3 for these. And everything else can be having their own small line. 3, 3, and 3. Oh, let's put them in the middle, in the center. Ah, there is no center here. That's fine. So these are, or should we place 4? That's fine. These are gonna be the. Circuits. These are gonna be the vulcanite. And these are gonna be the extracts. Okay. Everything else. Actually, we don't have much else. Ah, we need the models themselves, of course. So, let's also have a big chest for models. That is such an overkill here. It's such an overkill. Hey, Dark Explosive, you can't have too less buffer. You can't have too much buffer. Ah, exactly. We had issues where we didn't have enough buffer. And now that I'm thinking about that, maybe there is a smarter way to place all of these so that they make sense. Let me improve that. I'm gonna be a bit more user-friendly here. Like that. Better, right? Oops. Much better. Oh, they are still not. Wait, how long is this one? It's not an even number. Oh yeah, you can see one in the middle. It's not even. In that case, we can just have a space in the middle, like that, to make it somewhat similar. And here are the models. Level 3 models. Okay, we are ready to have these items. Now all we need is a little bit of these, And for these, let's have small chests, just to show how insignificant they are. Just to remind them their place, you know. It's actually weird that we need so much blue circuits, which are way more expensive than green ones, and so few greens. It's really weird. That's fine. So let's have the greens. Let's have the... I think if you consider all the chain, including the level 3s, you have actually more greens than blues. So it's not... It was a bad question. Cables, and finally, what was the last one? Oh, cryonite rods. Cryonite rods. Oh, but hold on a second. We're gonna be needing rods for cooling. Ah, no, we need the slush, and the slush is provided. Then no problem. Cryo rods. Here. Good. Everything is ready. Let's connect and let's get our rocket. Let's get the rocket. No, before that, let's actually have an evacuation here, like that. Oh, let's do it like that, and we have the same reset signal. We actually have the same reset signal. I'm gonna copy it like that. Yep. Perfect. We have these, which are all going out towards the global network, which is gonna be right here. Wait. Active providers. Oh, they need to be right here, like two tiles from the station. Okay, good. Here. Bam. Ah, not max distance. Like that. Get in and get evacuated. You know, we could be merging them. Like, I mean, this is just for the rockets, and these are active providers anyway, so we could be merging them into one belt. But it's looking better. Let's have underground belts which go under the space. They distort the space-time fabric. And here we go. Yeah. Are we producing robots at our mall, by the way, at our space mall? Are we producing the robots? Let's turn on the demand and let's watch the rocket coming here. And by the way, I think we had the modules. Ah, no, we haven't set up the destination here, right? Not Kalius orbit, no. Don't go to the sun, please. Novice orbit. And X modules. Yep. Nice. Hey, look at this. We have robots. We have logistics robots. I was wondering if the production was here, but my fears were not justified, because we are producing them somewhere. I don't even know where, but we are producing them. Great. Let's activate it and let's watch the rocket come in. It's activated. Should have saved, but that's okay. No, press the wrong button twice. Oh, it's O. No, hold on. What's the button? M. No, U. I'm lost. U for novice. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Now that we have activated the demand, all of the robots are trying to bring the items, which is like each of the chests has the demand divided by 6, because we have 6 chests for faster insertions. And as you can see, all of this is being filled. And we also, I have just realized that we had forgotten to do 2 things. First thing is to evacuate the robots themselves. So let's... actually, we have forgotten more than 2 things. First is that we need we need storage chests, and not the normal ones, and they need to be filtered by their items. If not, then we're not going to be able to deposit the items when the rocket crashes. This one and volcanic blocks. Volcanic blocks. Volcanic blocks, come on. And the models. Magic belt. Magic belts indeed. Magic belts indeed. Distorting space-time belts. I want to disable these because where was the... Oh no, trash slots. Yeah, it's fine. It's actually fine. I'm going to disable it. I'm afraid that these are gonna go into a... you know what? It's actually fine. No, it's actually fine because I have a mod. I have a mod which is made by one of the viewers from before, Emo, and basically it's called, I think, trash chest. So basically, whenever you have trash items and you walk near an active provider chest, it's gonna be automatically trashed. See, it's automatically trashed, and since it's in the global network, it's pretty useful. Just we need to be careful to not have active provider chests where we cannot trash our items. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. That's okay. Can we feed it here? No, we can't. We can feed a roboport here, but let's not. Let's put a roboport at the back. Let's put a roboport at the back. Let's put the roboport here. Oh, I got an idea. I got an idea. We have a roboport, and we must have superchargers in front of it, but we also need to be able to. So yeah, it's a separate network. We need to be able to belt the robots. And why did they use the 2x2 chest instead of 1x1? Well, there is one reason, and that is to be able to insert both of the robots depending on the conditions. We're going to be having two inserters. One of them is going to be for the logistics robots, and one of them is going to be for the construction robots. Although I don't even think we are able to. Now, you know what? We don't need construction robots. Like they don't die. First of all, they don't die, and second, I don't think they are automated because they don't die. I'm just gonna grab some of them at our space mall and bring them here. Looks like SCMO doesn't write to STD out for most events like meteor strikes. I only see errors like when you try to use bigger dollies to move a movable object. Oh. Maybe there is a way to enable it. Where are the robots? Here. I'm gonna take 3. Let's have 4. Let's have 4 construction robots. 200 for stacks. But we need more roboports. Actually, I've realized we need more roboports. Yeah. Let's have 3 roboports. Yeah, that's fine. So the networks are close to each other, but they're not connected. That's the most important part. They are disconnected. We also need a construction pylon. Let's put it here in the middle. It's a 3x3 tile, but that's okay. So that when the rocket crashes, it can be in a big zone. It can be in a big zone of crash, like this. And actually, I don't even know. When we have two construction zones, we have two construction zones which are overlapping. You can see this construction zone is from this network, and this construction zone is from this network. So if the rocket crashes in the middle here, which construction zone is gonna be prioritized? Is it gonna be one always prioritized? Is it gonna be random, or is it shared? Maybe robots from both zones are gonna fly and try to fetch the resources. I do not know. So we need to connect this chest to these read robot statistics, and we need to look at the total logistics bots, and we want to insert while Y is below. So what number? How many do we want? Let's have 500. We don't need much. 500 construction robots in this robot port. Let's have 2 more so that we can actually store 100 of these, which I have just taken for the crashes. Okay, and we are good to go. We are good to go. I think the rocket is ready. We just need to set it to activate on cargo full. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's ready. Oh, before that, one of the very important things that I always forget is to connect all these chests with the red wire and let the let the base know how much stuff we have. This is too far. Oh, this is also far. If you move closer, hold on. If we move it closer, it's too far. If you move it even closer, can we do it? Can we do it? Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh yes! We can use this construction panel in order to transmit the wire and basically let. Hold on. Let's make it like that. We are gonna be letting the base know what we have here, and we also need to connect this one for the robots. We're gonna be letting the base know how much items we have, which is gonna be subtracted from the demand multiplied by 10. And let's go. I'm saving, and we are gonna send the rocket. Hello, Quatch. The rocket pad too, so it counts before it unloads. This is unnecessary, and that's the beauty. And by the beauty, I mean I had forgotten to do that. That's the beauty of the thing. And by the way, Mars, if you are still here, remember yesterday you said we can reset the memory when we insert the capsule. Actually, with the current setup, it's not possible. It's not a good idea. Let me explain. Let me answer in order. So first, I'm gonna show what I mean. Where's the reset? We don't have a reset here. Oh, here. Okay, so we have here a small latch. I think I explain it how much it worked a lot of times how it worked, but the purpose here is to be able to send a reset signal to Novice to say that we have received the demand, and the reset signal is going to be sent during the small one single tick when this landing pad becomes empty for the first time. So what's happening is that Novice, as these inserters are working and they're loading the rockets, we are at the same time remembering, you can see on the right hand side, we are remembering what have been inserted. And this demand, the memory of what has been inserted is subtracted from the request. It's subtracted from the request. The logistics request here is dynamic. Because remember, like, we had all of these items, and you can see the request here is now down to only this, right? And this is because we are remembering what we are inserting, like on pulse mode. And we are saving that and subtracting it from the global demand. And the reason to that is that we want to give ourselves time. We want to give ourselves time to send the resources to space, and it can take how much ever time it wants. We don't care, because everything is saved, and all we need is to send the signal once the destination acknowledges it has resources. We are sending ACK signal. For those who are familiar with the TCP protocol, that's basically it. Send ACK on the reception and say, we got it. And once we send ACK, this memory gets reset, so it's back to 0. So an important part is when should we send this acknowledge signal. And usually what I do is basically whenever this landing pad becomes empty, once like the belts are almost finished unloading it, like once they finish unloading it, it becomes empty and the memory gets reset. So one small thing to note is that it creates a small, it creates an additional buffer, because while the items are on the belts, they are not counted as part of the system, right? Imagine here, like we have all of the rods on the belts, everything is outputted, but the items are still on the belts. The system doesn't know we have it yet because we don't count it, and we load them a second time, at least maximum the amount that can fit on the belt. That's a small trade-off. Of course, I could make a wire for every single belt, like read contents on hold mode, but that would be an overkill. It's way easier to just have a bigger storage and handle the small the small amount you can have on the top of what you are requesting. Okay. So yeah, how does it work? We need to connect the landing pad with the green wire. The green wire, I use the green for the control signals, so it doesn't get mixed up with the red one, and red one carries the state of the resources. So the green wire from the landing pad connects to here, so whenever it becomes empty, it's a small latch. I'm not gonna go dive again in the details unless someone asks. It resets the signal, so R needs to be connected. By the way, should R be green or red? Let's check Novice. Oh, green wire. So we have the green control wire here going to this memory. So memory is working while R is 0. So once we receive R signal, the memory is going to get reset. So R signal is going into the transmitter. And that's it. And that's it. Heresy, green is clearly state and red control. Ah, the clash of conventions. I'm not sure why. Maybe did I go with that convention? Maybe it's because I was used to using green wires. Hey, Red Space Gaming raiding with 22 people. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Hey, Red Space Gaming. I don't believe we had the privilege of talking to each other. Welcome everyone. We are making space modules. How was your stream? Are you also playing Factorio? I mean, I guess. I assume. Good time zone to you. Ha, perfect. Yeah, I'm located in Japan, and it's evening for me, like almost the end of the evening. But I'm usually streaming at different time zones compared to everyone else who's from Europe or America. This mod looks vastly different from vanilla. Ah, I bet you have heard of it. I bet you have heard of Space Exploration. It's the most popular overhaul mod there is. And yeah, it is different. It is different. Imagine vanilla kept going. Yeah, it's almost like Factorio 2.0. It's almost like an expansion. I mean, it is an expansion. It's almost like an official expansion. I made a spaghetti mess out of my base today, running to unlock yellow signs so I can unlock better robot boxes. Ah, yes. I have 5 o'clock. Yeah, everyone is at their specific zones. Space Exploration is an expansion mode, so once you send up your first satellite, then you then travel to space and colonize planets, moons, stars, asteroid belts. Guys, let me showcase the mod. So first of all, oops, hold on, wait, ignore that, ignore what's on the screen. Look at this. You get the map of the universe, or like visible universe, and all of these, they're not planets. They're actually suns. Ignore the red parts. Red parts are like deep space asteroid fields. These are the suns. So you start in your own sun system of Calidus sun on Novice. You start here. So the vanilla part of the game takes place here, and then you expand and you colonize. You start by colonizing your own star system, where you need to get some raw resources, which are required to make space sciences, to get better technology and better expansions and go everywhere. There are different resources on different planets. They're like asteroid belts. You can see each item, what it provides. It's really nice. And the best of it, I think the best part of it is to be able to go to space itself. For example, you start on Novice, and you have a Novice orbit, which is a space location. And in Novice orbit, or in any space location, you can build yourself a space base, which looks nothing like vanilla. Like, look at the buildings, look at the graphics, look at the amazing graphics. And you travel using rockets, and you can unlock spaceships at some point, and you can also shoot resources using cannons. The creator mod has been hired, as Foster says, by Woob. So it's hype. It's hype for what comes next. What comes next? How does it change add-in enemies? I think enemies are not changed. The enemies are not changed. We have some more tools to defend, and should I spoil you guys? We have some tools to get rid of biters in big quantities. So yeah. In big, is it even proper English? We get tools to exterminate biters for progress, for science. Yeah. So right now, what you're seeing is the space base. We have a bunch of setups like space sciences, a rail network, some space refinery here, and science is going. Let me show you the sciences. Let me show you the sciences. So you have 16 basic space sciences, which are divided in 4 categories. You have the astro sciences, tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have yellow material sciences, tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. Purple sciences, tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. And green sciences, biosciences, tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you need to make these 16 space sciences, and you need to combine them in these very cool looking labs, disco balls. Let me actually start a tech in order to show you how they... Raven, help me out. Which tech do we want? Which tech do we need? Let's start improving spaceships. I think at some point we're gonna get what's this? Structural integrity. I still don't know what it is, but we need to start going towards the spaceships. Look at the disco balls. Look at the graphics. Oh, it was too fast. Let me cue some of these. Look at the graphics. Cannons to shoot resources, that's insane. That is insane. But that's actually the least efficient way. It's good at the beginning, but rockets become way better after you do some technologies for them. So you lose less resources when shooting. Very expensive to build space base. Yeah, very expensive. Space costs resources. First of all, you need tiles. You need this, right? You need the space landfill. I call it space landfill. It's actually called space scaffolding. And you need to produce it from... You need 1 heat shielding, 1 low density structure, and 1 steel plate, which are all very expensive, to make 1 small tile of the space landfill. So imagine all this. Imagine all this. All the landfill we have used, all the tiles we have. This is our small solar array here. And one thing to note is that every single planet has different modifier for solar energy. On Novice you have 100% solar. On Novice orbit you actually have 466% solar. So the solar panels are almost 5 times as efficient. And of course, guys, I cannot show off the mod without showing off the sun station. We have our sun station, which is slowly becoming somewhat of a Dyson sphere. Slowly becoming somewhat of a Dyson sphere, because at the orbit around the sun, you have 1500% efficiency. So the solar panels are 15 times as efficient as everywhere else. As Novice, sorry, not everywhere, but you can take this energy and you can kind of beam it. You can beam the energy as heat to any location, and you can convert it into heat to boil the water, put it into steam turbines, better steam turbines you unlock with the mod, and get energy. That's really nice. Sun station is incredible. Yeah. That's the concept is amazing. The concept is amazing. Big fan. So let's while we're here, let's actually add some more tiles. We have some hexagonal blueprinting going. So first we need to lay down the landfill. So we have issued an order to make the landfill first, and once the landfill is done, we can proceed with the panels themselves. Yeah, that's how it's looking. The mod is mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing. If you want to give at least 300 hours of your life to Factorio with this mod, I highly recommend. It's gonna be your lifetime well spent. Hey, and thank you for following Respect Gaming. and Musk as well, and Thunder Coyote as well, and everyone, guys, thank you very much for following. I didn't even, I was so excited to talk about the mod that I didn't even read the messages. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you, Xorizone, for following as well. Guys, thank you very much. You're awesome. And do yourself a favor, try it out, try this mod out. But again, it requires an incredible investment in time. That's, I'm not gonna lie. We are here at 16 days and 5 hours of without idling a single time. I mean, as a stream, right, we have some talking pauses, breaks, when not much is going on, but mostly talking. But still. Finished my first vanilla playthrough in like 24 hours, and my first AC playthrough only got like 70% of the way through, and it was over 250 hours. Yeah. I burnt out with Bobs and Angels years ago, but I definitely want to check out space exploration sometime soon. Yeah, see, like I always say that there are two types of overhaul modes. There is overhaul modes which expand horizontally, and others which expand in depth, right? And what do I mean by that? Horizontally means just add more production chains. There are overhaul modes over there, out there which just add production chains. That's it. You have more production chains, you have more resources, you need to come up with better solutions for your factories, like you have byproducts, but it's basically it, right? That's overhaul for you. But there are modes like this one, Space Exploration, which goes, which creates deep complexity. Not only you have, of course, you have better production chains, you have more production chains, but you also have logistics problems. Like here, for instance, you have problems of moving resources between surfaces. You have your planet. You have your planet where you have some resources. You have other planets where you have other resources, and you have your space base. You need to move resources around. You have logistics problems, and you have a lot of different problems. Like especially, try automating your rocket for the first time. You're gonna see what I mean. You're gonna experience problems and challenges that no other mod provides. I mean, not like this. And again, space exploration is complex, and it is going to require you to dive deep into circuitry if you haven't done that yet. But it's actually really, it's actually a good experience. Like if you are new to the circuitry, it's actually really fun to learn, to discover all you can do with it. Okay, guys, sorry about the long talking and little action. I'm gonna continue with the base here, and what we need is a cooling setup. We need some cooling here in order to be able to produce our models. So let me lay out some land for the cooling. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. Nah, don't worry. First time people always take time. Faustus is an expert. That's it. It's not that you are bad, it's that Faustus is good. Space Exploration looks like a sequel to Factorio, more than just a mod. Exactly. It does look like Factorio 2.0. Is that a spaceship? No, I haven't gotten to spaceships yet, guys. I really wish I could showcase the spaceships, but I don't even know how to make them yet. I mean, yeah, we're making the tech because the idea is to get to them at some point, but we are not there yet. Cooling. You know what? Let me actually take this, and I'm gonna create the demand. View utilities, request items. You can. This is Factory Planner mod. And you can request the items to be delivered to you, which are the components of this factory. And here we go. We have these now in the inventory. But you know what? I'm gonna take more thermal radiators. Oh, we have 48. And 2 of these. Okay, perfect. It's fine. So that the ratios are actually love a gentleman scientist. Sorry guys, when I get excited and I want to talk about lots of stuff, I tend to... my accent becomes stronger and stronger, and I tend to mash up some words. Still training myself in English expression. Trying to pronounce everything properly, but it's harder when you're excited about something and trying to explain as fast as possible what it's all about. So cooling setup. I think the ratios, if I remember correctly, we need 9 of these, right? Perfect. It's 9. It's 9. The Factorio Planner looks way different than when I last played. How do you compare it? How do you like it compared to Hell mod? First of all, I have not tried Hell mod for a long time. I have tried it after I have tried Factorio Planner because I have heard about it. So I looked at the interface, I tried doing some things, and I quickly uninstalled it, to be honest, because I really like the interface of Factorio Planner. It's really user-friendly, I think, compared to Hell mod. You can basically set up a different production chains you need. Like here, you want the purple science, right? Oops. You want the purple science. Let me actually show you. Showcase of Factorio Planner. You want purple science, you set up this, and you set here that you want purple. You can add more products, you can add multiple products, but for example, you have production science pack, right? You click on it, you want 300 per minute. You can also set it per second, or in belts, or per minute. 300 per minute. You see that you need 6.6 assembling machines, which use productivity models level 3, 4 of them, and beaconed with 15 speed models. Everything here could be configured. You can set your default productivity models or default speed models. So whenever you add a chain, the models are already taken into account. So you can see here you have intermediate products. How do I make productivity models? Well, you just click here. Here you go. You can make the productivity models right away. So you have the output here, which matches the input you need from your chain above. And you can also like do the same for like red circuits, copper cables, green circuits. You can, every time you have different, like you can choose the recipe you want to use. So on and so forth. You can also click here. These are all your ingredients. So once you click at an ingredient, it basically gets decomposed into the production. Like that. Very simple, very easy. And if you have byproducts, they're here. But if you want to include the handling of byproducts, you need to switch to matrix mode. Here at the bottom left, you have matrix mode solver. And when you do that, it's going to be able to solve circular cases when some of the byproducts are actually the ingredients. So you don't have to worry about this kind of stuff. Okay, let me proceed with the build. Yeah. And while we have a lot of new people here, let me recommend you all, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I highly recommend to look at Advanced Fluid Handling mod. Of course, how could I make a presentation of a space exploration or any different mod without talking about Advanced Fluid Handling? Look at these pipes, guys. Look at these pipes. Imagine the possibilities. When you can take a pipe, go underground, and stay underground, and rotate the underground direction. You go here, you go to the left, you rotate it, and you go to the bottom. You can rotate it and go to the left again. And then you can exit, and while exiting, you can go in 2 directions at once. Imagine the power. Imagine the power of fluid management. Highly recommend. I highly recommend this mod. Okay, advertisement done. Advertisement done. Yeah, full disclaimer, I'm not affiliated in any sort whatsoever with the creator of the mod. I just love it. That's all. That is all. Hey, my nicks. You always show up when I talk about this mod. You like it as well, I presume. You like it as well. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Even Faustus. Even Faustus, who says, blasphemous pipes, I'm sure he loves it. In secret. I am pretty sure. The tanks. So the idea here is that we're going to be having feedback loops. Let me pull back the decomposition. So yeah, cooling is basically consuming one of the thermofluids. You can see that that some resources consume the cold one, some of them consume the cool one. This one consumes the cool one. And this one actually consumes the super cold one, but it outputs the cool one. So it's we are consuming both the super cooled and the cool one, and we have a feedback loop on the cool one. And that's actually really unique. Usually usually we output. No, we never output the cold one. Yeah, we always output the cool one or the hot one. This is the hot. So what we need to do is to have to prepare a feedback loop for both the cool one and the hot one. Let me move this a bit. I feel like they're a bit too close for my taste. I'm gonna move it a bit. Okay. So this is gonna be. Oh, this is the hot one. Oh yeah, the output for the hot one and the output for the cool one, just like that. The pipe mod is wonderful. Hey, it is wonderful. It is amazing. Join the cult of the believers in this amazing mod. You're not gonna regret it. I will never involve myself in blasphemy. For now, Faustus. For now. You shall practice the black magic in secret. So here the idea is that, let's actually do it like that. Let's do it like that. The idea is that we are storing all the. You cannot see it, but behind you have the pipes like that. Oh, by the way, one use case of the mod, you can put the underground pipes, but you don't have to go all the way like around. You can put the underground pipe, and it can transition towards the next underground in a chain like that, all the way here and all the way to the right. One example, one use case example, basically. So here we are going to be outputting the cool one, the hot one. We're going to be storing the cold one, and then the cold one is also going to get out from here into this tank, and this one is going to be storing the cool one. But at the same time, we will need the cool one and the cold one. We will actually need all four of them. So what we can do here is we can actually do it like that. Nah. I don't like it. I want to store the fluid before outputting it. This way, if we store the fluid before outputting it, we're going to be able to control it. We're going to be able to control the distribution. And the idea behind it is that we want to be able to prioritize. We want to be able to prioritize the hypercooler, which creates the super cool one from the cold one. This is the cold one, and this is the super cool one. And the cold one is used at the same time in the super cold one, and at the same time at some factory. Here is the output. These are going to be the outputs. But the idea is we're going to use some light circuit network to say that this inverter should only be active when the we can use everything. When the liquids amounts are below 5K, or let's say 2K. And no, actually, this one doesn't need any conditions. So we are gonna be above 2K. We are gonna hold on, and it should be anything because we want it to be false when there are no inputs. Activate only, well, actually doesn't matter, but that's okay. Only activate when we have enough of it because we want to prioritize this one. Very simply. And also, do we want to overkill a tank? Do we want to overkill the amount in the tank? It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's have a full tank of it. Okay, this is done. Pipe mod changed the game. Piped up. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I have missed some messages. The feedback is not infinite. You need 2.5 hot fluid per minute. Yeah, exactly. The feedback loop is never infinite because there is some waste going here. You can see that we have efficient cooling thermal fluid. It's a technology. At the beginning, I think the original ratios are 49 to 50. You convert, 50 to 49. You convert 50 thermal fluid to 49. But with a better technology, efficient cooling, you convert 500 to 499. So you lose what, 0.2%? 0.2% every time you do a conversion. And that's fine. That's fine. That just requires you to create a feedback loop of it from outside. And we don't need this one. So we're going to be having a feedback loop of fresh hot fluid from here, which needs to be wired, which needs to be wired to the tank. And we shall say that we want to insert while everything is below 2000. Basically, just top it up to 2000. It's nothing crazy. The tank can store 25,000. We just want to top it up. We top it up and then we use it. Oh no, sorry. This is not how it should work. Because we have two inputs. We actually have two inputs. I mean, it could work like that, but we have two inputs here. We need to move it a little bit. Because one of them is going to be the fresh input, and the second one of them is going to be the feedback loop. And let's have the fresh input actually come from the bottom. I think it's better from the bottom. And we don't need a fresh input of this. Okay, let's do it like that. Why I wanted to delete the wire is because basically I'd like to have the feedback loops on this aligned together, and since this one is going to receive a feedback loop from the top, I'd like to have this one receive a feedback loop from the top as well. That's the logic behind it. Okay, here, while everything is below 2000, top it up, and let's pump it. Oh, before pumping it, let's also connect the cryo fluids, because we are able to use cryo cooling. I think there are inefficient recipes which convert, which cool slower, like you need more cool thermal fluid to make less cold one. But with cryo slash, you have better ratios. You need cryo slash here, which we can connect. Which lane can we use? Let's use this lane. Oh no, this one connects. Let's use this lane. And these ones, the tiles I'm placing right now, these are extensions. Basically, you are making extensions. You are going straight. Instead of having that as you would do in vanilla, this is what you would do in vanilla, right? This uses two pumps at the same time, but this one uses only one entity, so it's more UPS efficient, and it's also a bit longer, so it's better in every single aspect. Let's do it like that. You go here and you go here. Okay, the cryo is connected, and these have the cryo. Now we need to connect the hot one, the fresh input of the hot one from here. And what you can also do when you have this one arrow, you can rotate the arrow itself without rotating the pump. You do it by pressing Ctrl R. So now you can see this pump is oriented towards the left. So we go here, and that's really convenient that we have this space between the chests. It's really convenient. It's really convenient. And this is gonna be the input of the hot one. Hold on, I'm not gonna connect it just yet. I'm not gonna connect them just yet because I want to connect the feedback loop of the hot one first. And this one is gonna be pretty simple. The feedback loop is at the same time coming from the factory and at the same time coming from these two. So it's like that. Okay, done. And now we connect the hot one. And you can see the hot one slowly being pumped. Not that slowly. It's pumped. It's gonna fill this tank up to 2K, and these have started to work. However, one thing I had forgotten to do is to use the models. And of course, the beacon. One big change that SC does is the beacon change. In SC, you cannot have two beacons affect the same building. If you do that, you will have this error, beacon overload. You can only have one beacon per building. But instead, in exchange, you have beacons with big radius. And you can also use more modules there. You can use 15 modules in these big beacons. And to be honest, I like this way more than vanilla. I like this way way more than vanilla. So what's going on here? Oh, you don't have the... Oh, I forgot the pipe. Okay, now we should be having the cold thermofluid, and we should be having the cool thermofluid. We have cool, cold, and super cold. Okay, and now we are ready to go and proceed with the build itself. We have everything here. Oh, hold on a second. Why don't we have the rocket? Why don't we have the rocket? I know why. Simply because we haven't set the rocket to automated mode. It's full, but it needs to be launch on cargo full. That's it. That's it. And you can see the rocket, which has all the resources, which is launching to our base. I wonder if the builded command would allow me to force GMS to rebuild his entire playthrough with non-blasphemous pipes. That's too much power for one command. That's too much power. I feel like if you do that, bad things gonna happen. Oh, what? Oh no! Mistakes were made. Hold on. Okay. And we need to take out the blues. Okay. Okay. Chaotic neutral. Manhole cover. Yeah. Magic pipe expansion in the void of space without any ground. Yeah, exactly. Wormhole tech. Like they're so advanced that they use technology beyond our understanding. That's how advanced fleet handling it is. Super advanced. It looks much nicer to have a factory of factory, not beacon spam. Exactly, exactly. That's my point. You don't have to worry about the optimizing the beacons per machine in your factory. Okay, now let us finish this construction. We are done. Like when we build sub factories, the biggest part of time goes into building the preparations. And right now they're done. They're done. So all we need to do here. Oh, I have just realized we have forgotten one station. Oh, and I have just realized that these are rotated in the wrong direction. These are rotated towards the top, and it makes a hole here. It makes a hole. Why did I do that? I didn't check when I copied them. Should we fix it? I think we should. Let me delete one tile here to make it all inaccessible. I'm gonna fix this. I think it should look much nicer. I'm gonna deposit my stuff. Just take these. Just take life support. Oh yeah, in space you need life support. Yeah. Catalog level 1, catalog level 2. How many do we request? 9K? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Level 3s and level 2s. And level 4s. Empty these. Transform the stations to be located properly. And then add a station of evacuation of the scrap. This is what I have forgotten to do. And that's actually easy. This part is easy. You just take these. Now I need to shift copy with this in order to create the tiles. And now we can just flip it. Oh, and I don't have the robots. Hold on. We need these, and we need the robots. Robots, okay. Oh, this landfill has not been copied. With tiles, flip, and build. What? Why? Why some landfill is not copied? Weird. And of course, we don't have the chests as well. And the inserters. Yeah, even this one hasn't been copied. I wonder why. Nope. Flip it. Man, I thought it could be fast, but it's not that fast. And of course, let's not forget to connect it. Maybe we need to copy like from like as far as possible. Let's copy with the train rail. Let's try. So not delete. Control C. Copy with the train rail. Maybe it's gonna be faster like that. With the tiles, yeah. Not rotate. Flip. And put it. No, see, the flip doesn't work well with the landfill. Oh, it's actually. Oh, okay. So we don't want rails because it gets shifted. It gets completely shifted. Yeah, look at this. It gets completely shifted. We want landfill like that. And then we can place it. Ah, this is what's going on. It gets shifted. And of course we need. Okay, we can take everything now, I think. I still have a YouTube channel as well. Are those Twitch VODs or a separate series? No, these are Twitch VODs. These are Twitch VODs. I'm a bit lazy. I just upload them as is. By cutting some stuff sometimes when necessary, but it doesn't happen too often. Yeah, I just wanted to record this playthrough. Twitch is basically the YouTube is basically the storage for this free video storage. Should I use separate build commands to replace pipes for each of the subfactories? Okay, guys, we should introduce some rules for the build it commands. Anti-Faustus rules. Not anti-Faustus, but anti-blasphemy. Anti-blasphemy. Or is it anti-blasphemy? Anti-blasphemy rules. Don't forget to connect chests. Oh yeah, right. You're right. Thank you. That is definitely something we want to not forget. Autosave. No, sorry. I never complain about autosave, and it won't happen today. Autosave is great. It saves lives. Okay. So now they should be all flipped properly. Let me check. Oh, you know what? I didn't have to flip them one by one. Like I didn't have to. Hold on a second. Okay, these are bad. I didn't have to create a blueprint every time. They're the same. I was afraid because there are different factories, but I didn't have to create a blueprint every time. Oh. Are you using vanilla trains or something like LTN or TSM? Vanilla. This is full vanilla. The train setup is full vanilla. And all we use is the limit train option. We are setting the train limit here based on the amount of items that we need. We calculate the amount of trains we want, and we just set the limit here. That's all. And how it's done, basically, we take the... Wait, where is the other part of these? Oh no, hold on a second. I think the copy-paste here was wrong. Even here. We only have 3, that's not good. I wanted to explain how it works, but this setup doesn't look good to me because we usually have more assemblers. So what's going on here? We have a demand. Basically, we have a demand of the item, which is negative always. In my playthrough conventions, we have demand being a negative number, because this way it's easy to add it to what we have, to have this dynamic demand without any combinator in between. So we divide the amount by m in order to determine how many trains we need. And I have just realized, guys, we have a small mistake here where I had forgotten half of small mistake. I had forgotten half of the automation, and at the base below as well. Wait, does it mean that all sciences are affected? But how? No, it was working. Yeah, only three every time. Is it something special? We output. Oh yeah, because L is always 1. Because we only, okay, the train limit is always 1 here, so we only need 1. But in this case, it's not 1, it's actually 3. So let's actually copy properly the automation. Yeah, this is a requester automation. A requester automation here, and it should be like that. I mean, you could copy it together with the. It's like that here, and there, maybe a bit closer. The idea here is that we take the item that we want. In this case, the catalog level 1. We take the item. And we divide it by m, which is configured to be this how much items are able to fit in one train. And we always use 1 locomotive to cargo wagons, so we just take the stack size and we multiply it by 40. In case of catalogs, it's 50, so we need by 40? No, by 80. So 50 stack size multiplied by 80, so it's 4,000 items which can fit a train. And here is the negative number of the demand. We want to have up to that number of items, which is, in case of I usually tend to have 3 times the amount, but in case of catalogs, let's not go too crazy and have, what's that? Have minus 9,000. So a little bit more than 2 trains worth of items here. And basically what's happening after is we multiply this by -1 to invert it, because we want positive number in front of the station. And we are checking whether because this gives us the amount of trains that we need in as a positive value. We are checking it whether it's more or less than t, and t determines how much trains we can afford at this station. And as you can see here, the station is designed to accept 2 trains. 1 train can fit here, unloading, and 1 train can fit behind it, no more. If we ask for more trains, for example, if we ask for a lot of items and we have 10 trains here, imagine 10 trains are here one behind another, which are completely blocking the access to other stackers. So the idea is only to allow 2 trains. This is why t is 2, and there's a small automation if L is more than t. So if our train limit is more than what we can allow, then we force L, we output L1 and we multiply it by t. We top it up by t. It's basically between 0 and t, the amount of trains that we can accept. And this is how it works. Full vanilla. And now it's done. So all we need to do now is copy these onto. Not like that. Let's actually copy this all using this with tiles as well, and just paste it. Okay, configured. Now it's good. And we all we need to do is to connect the chests and also change the. Hold on, this is gonna be level 2. This is gonna be minus 9,000 of level 2. I'm gonna copy paste the minus 9,000, so it's gonna be easier. And this is gonna be the level 3. Level 3. And this is gonna be level 4. Yeah, since the release, the famous release of train limits in stations here. Oh, we need to connect the wire here as well. But basically, LTN lost 70% of its usefulness. Maybe more than 70%, maybe less. It depends on the features you miss from LTN. You could do the same setup without LTN, and this is exactly what I have. I have a dynamic logistics-based trains, LTN style, but even better than LTN. You know why? Because in LTN case, all of the trains are empty at their depots. But in our case, the trains are waiting, filled with resources at their depots. And they're actually waiting for a requester to ask for the item. So they're ready to serve the requester directly. if it was LTN, the trains would need to go to the provider first and then to the requester. But in our case, it's faster. It's faster, and that is the advantage of TSM, by the way. TSM is able to allow this kind of setup, but TSM is almost vanilla. Like, the difference between TSM and vanilla is there is almost none. Very little, very little. Hold on, why do we have only... What are these then? Did I not copy paste them properly? Hmm? We have 4 stations, yeah. And these are level 1s. Did I delete them? I'm not sure. Okay, level 1s, level 2s. I'm just checking level 3s. And these should be all at 2. See, now they all ask for 2 trains because they don't have the items. And this one is not connected. Now it's connected, and it's now also asking for 2 trains. Yeah, perfect. So it has been fixed. It has been fixed. Which we just now we can just distribute the resources back, and we are done with the fixes. It's important to fix it once because I really didn't like the way it was done. So let's have the level 1s here. Let's have the level 2s there. Let's have the level 3s there. And the level 4s there. Can you make a tutorial on YouTube? Oh, I'm sure there are already a lot of tutorials, but if you want a tutorial for this specific setup, I guess I could. But I feel like there are already a lot of them with people smarter than me who have even better automation going. So if you look it up, I'm sure. Like, this is one of the things like doing tutorials in 2022 feels obsolete, right? Because there must be people who have come up with the same solutions, even better solutions for this to solve these problems before you. So it feels a bit obsolete, but who knows? And here we have a station. We're at the stage where we can just copy-paste stations like that from other factories. Here is the station which drops all of the scrap. And that's exactly what we want. We want the scrap to be dropped in a train, which is a provider train. It's a provider station, and it's going to be picked up by one of the trains which are in charge of picking up the scrap. So I guess you have one big schedule for all stations requesting a specific item, or do you reuse the station names for a bit of dynamic routing? I'm totally reusing the station names because, for example, okay, let me explain. Let me show you the scrap recycling. So we have a bunch of factories here in space which output scrap, right? And these are all called, for example, here it's called scrap provider. Scrap, the icon for scrap and the icon for provider chest. We have the same almost everywhere. Scrap provider, scrap provider, this actually has a lot of scrap outputs. So we have a bunch of belts. This is just for the scrap outputting here, and you can see there is already some scrap in these stations, but the train is not coming because it waits until the station is has enough to fill the train completely. And once it does, there is an army. There's an army of trains here waiting to pick up the scrap. It's actually divided into two. Here is an army of trains waiting for the scrap, and here's an army of trains waiting for junk data cards, which is also kind of scrap. So they pick them up and they bring them to this processing facility where everything gets converted into resources. So yeah, I definitely use the same names. This is the point of using the train limit system, where you can have an array of trains doing the job. You can just copy paste the station to add the same feature to some other sub-factory. Okay, let's finish the setup. All we need to do now is just place assemblers and we are done. Nothing else. No, really, nothing else. First of all, we need to make machine learning data. And machine learning data takes electronic circuits, blank data cards, and cool thermofluid. Easy. So how many machines? We need 4 quantum supercomputers. Easy. Quantum supercomputer. Okay. Let's have them literally anywhere. Should we make rows, or should we make columns, or should we make rows? I think we should make rows because they go towards the chests. Yeah, rows sounds better. Here we go. Let's have some space. Yeah, let's do it like that. So four machines here, which are gonna be making machine learning datas, and they all have the connection towards the cold thermofluid, which is this one. So the output is here, so we can just take it from here, rotate it towards the top, go top, turn left, and we're done. Now the hot thermofluid is from the top. We take it from here, and the hot thermofluid input is gonna be this lane. Let's have them run next to each other. And let me actually make some space here so we can see them better. You can see that this one is a triangle one. It can continue towards the top, and that's the idea. We are taking the output of these into this kind of column of the hot thermofluid, which is the loop towards this storage tank. Rows often look better. I'm thinking mostly about functionality, but functionally, I do agree. Rows are a bit better. And in this case, we have the stations aligned like that, so rows make more sense. It makes sense. Before the implemented train limit, you had to disable train stop screwing with pathfinding of incoming trains and sometimes ping-ponging them endlessly. Exactly. You had to do some circuitry magic, which was the motivation behind LTN, I guess. LTN was here to simplify the task for you, but in the end, it's actually quite complex in itself, in its own way. But yeah, that's the idea. So let's have the items going. So we need data cards and electronic circuits. Again, nothing crazy. We need very few quantities, and you know what? We actually need so few of them, and we only need them here. They're always together that we can already combine them into a belt all together, like half a belt each. Let's get the data cards out of the chest. Data cards are produced by the space factory, so they are automatically delivered. How should we go? Let's go here, and then we can basically let's go here. Let's go like that. To that. So we don't need much data cards. And in all cases, we are gonna be combining them. We're gonna combine the data cards with the... Oh, perfect, because the inserter outputs on the right-hand side. Like that. We're combining the belt of data cards with the belt of green circuits. Bringing them here. And here we go. Is the orbit in SC infinite? Yes, it is. I mean, I think it is. And why do I think that? Well, if you have a look at our asteroid belt, which one did we explore the most? I think asteroid belt 2. Here we are, right? This is our small base. Let me zoom out. I'm gonna slowly zoom out, and this is how much we have revealed. I'm gonna slowly, and this is how far I can zoom out. Now I'm gonna move to the left. I'm slowly dragging the map, and this is how much we have revealed. I'm gonna drag it faster and faster, and this is where we stopped, and we can go even further. So I think space is infinite. I think, but again, maybe it's just very big. I mean, of course, like technically it's not infinite because there is like system limits, but planets are finite. They're way smaller. This is actually unnecessary. We never have an output of thermofluid here. That's fine. Okay, these are done. These are done, and we have the scrap. Let's go to the. Let's put everything towards the top, and we shall take everything from the top. And I think we don't output too much of these. Yeah, nothing crazy. Everything can fit. Oh, for some reason this is rotated. Everything can go onto the half of the belt. And we shall output the scrap to the left. Wait, is it only scrap? Yeah, it is. Again, the scrap is quite far away, so that's fine. Let's just trace a lane for it. Let's actually use the same lane for the cards, because we are technically transforming cards into scrap in terms of inputs, outputs. And we go all the way towards the scrap. And that's the only scrap output, I think. Yeah. 2 for 3, 2 for 3. Byproducts match the byproducts of this line, so we are sure that there is no other line. Let's have the mini loader. And we are good. We are good. The scrap is outputted. Drop it here. Now we have blank at the cards. We have some scrap remaining on the belt. That's fine. Put it back. Okay, now that we have these, where do we need machine learning data? Well, we need machine learning data in the modules level 4. So let's have the belt for level 4s. Now, level 4s are a bit more complicated because they have 1215 processing units per minute, and 1215 is actually lower than half a belt. It's lower than half a belt. Half a belt is 1350. So we can have half a belt of blues and vulcanites. Yep. For this particular thing. Let's do it like that. Let's have the belt for these. So we have half a belt here, and we can combine this machine learning with the circuits level 3. I mean, we don't need undergrounds here. Like that. So we have 2 belts. Good to go for the next machines. And let's actually prepare the beacons in the middle. Let's prepare the grade beaconing. That's fine. No big deal. The grade beacon, because every single recipe is calculated with the beacons. Hold on. I'm not sure how far we need to go. I don't think very far. We need... Oh, no, hold on. We need 9 machines. We need 9 machines. 10 machines of these. We need 10 machines here. 8. And we will have less and less machines. Oh, we are not far enough for this one. So let's actually move them 2 tiles to the left. 1 tile. So this beacon is affecting all of the machines. So we have 10 here. All right, perfect. We don't need these. Hey, Kano. What can you do with the scrap? Scrap it into copper. Yeah, scrap it into copper, iron, and stone ore. Exactly, that's exactly what we're doing. You have this technology here where you recycle 1 scrap into 10% of ores, stone, and heavy oil. And no, we can't use productivity. No, we can't use productivity on that. Vanilla Novice is about 2 million tiles wide. As he changes it to 5,700 multiplied by 2, but orbit stars, belts, and fields are infinite. Yeah, I have the same feeling. We have scanned space for a long time, and it has always been infinite. Hey, Kano, guess what? We are still at the factory building. Oops, and they need to be a little bit further. We are still at the modules factory. By the way, let me check. Did we input the robots? We didn't input the robots. Why did we not input the robots? Because this is not filtered. Okay, I was a bit worried about robots there. Robots. Okay, now we have automated robot replenishment on this in this location. Because yeah, for those who don't know, space exploration makes you lose robots over time. Your robots die out. They're quite weak. they die of attrition, and the attrition factor, how fast they die, depends on planets. That was the wrong side. Like that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We have the models. We have the models. And now these models go into 7 assemblers for level 5s, and these assemblers start taking catalogs. So actually, this is the last one which requires. This one requires 3 solid items. This, and this. Oh, actually 4 solid items. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no problem. Okay. And here we don't need to worry about belts. It's the quantities are so little, so small that we have nothing to worry about. So let's combine anything. So every time we need blue circuits. So you know what? From here we can actually take 1 belt of blue circuits and just use it for everything. And at the same time we need extracts, and we also need, what do we have here? We also need the cables. And oh, hold on a second, we need these, right? Superconductive cables. And we need, it's actually fine. We can place this machine in front of these 2 assemblers here to make them directly with direct insertion. No big deal. Have you filtered the chests for cables and cryocrystals? No. I did not. That's a good point. Very good point. Man, these chests. So everything there is filtered. Thank you for noticing. That's important, actually. For storages. Because if not, if a rocket crashed, then the items would be put into their... not where they belong, and we could have issues. But if you do this, we don't need to use any sort of filter mini loaders. We can just rely on the basic output. Okay, what do we need to bring? We need to bring the vitamelange extract and the cryonite and holmium, right? Cryonite and holmium could go on 1 belt together. They're always needed together into here. And the vitamelange can go on its own. It actually can go on half a belt along with the blue models, but should we? How should we do it here? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna delete this one, and let's have a half a belt. Let's have half a belt of vitamelange and blue circuits, like that. For the next science, and this blue belt is gonna be used for the other ones, and then we only need 1 belt for these boys. Okay, here we go. And this one could go... Oh, what did you collect? Not sure. And this one could go... anywhere, or really anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. But I'd like it to be at the end, because we're kind of connecting them this first and this and then that, and until the end of time. Okay, how many machines? 7. So let's not be do that, and then these outputs need to get combined with the catalog 1. Let's bring the catalog 1 in the system. Let's actually connect the catalogs. I'm gonna do it once and for all with copy paste. I think it's easier. So the idea would be to evac this one here, take it here, and I'm gonna copy paste this with tiles. Yeah. Okay, jetpack. Like that. So we have these going out, and we can make them come 1 near each other. Right. This is 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Here we go. How close? Okay, now we need only one. And this belt is gonna be combined with this one. Very simple. Very simple. Just like that. Hold on. Do we want this machine to be powering them? Oh, it actually can. It actually can. It actually can. Again, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. What model is this now? Port 4? This one was port 4, and now we're making port 5. We are making port 5. We are making port 5. Oh, before finishing, let me quickly check on Novice whether we are properly producing our deep space Naquium stuff. And yes, we are. Okay, cool, perfect. We are properly producing the ingots, because at some point we are gonna be making the science, the deep space science. So this production, I'd like it to be going non-stop, which it is. 7 machines. Is it 7? Oh, 7. You're right. You're right. And you have eyes, Dark Explosive. You have good eyes. These. Hold on. And this was 10, right? Yeah, 10 machines. Never underkill, always overkill. And like that. Yeah, no, nothing crazy. And we can even copy the inserters here. I mean, only 7 of them. Like that. Okay, here we go. Man, the productivity. The productivity. Yeah, let me just add more landfill. Why use it sparingly? No need. And we have 1 tile too much. So it's not exactly in the front. And here we don't actually need the. We can trim the land a little bit later. That's fine. So here we go. We have the same outputs here. Copy paste again. Copy pasting. Now we can just copy paste. From here we output these and we combine them with the next catalog in order to push them into the level 6, of which we need 5 machines. 5 or 6? 5. So do that, and do that. Level 6. These go on the outside, and then we need to provide the level 2 belt, like that. Okay, here we go. It's done. It's actually done. It's actually done. Let's continue this one. Let's add more. Okay, I'm gonna add even more landfill. Should be enough. And then they need blue circuits. Yeah, so only blue circuits. And here is where this belt comes in useful. Or something like that. And finally, I think you're missing last prod model research, or am I wrong? Nope, you're completely right. We are missing the research for the level 9 because it needs deep space science, and that's really bothering me. Why do we need deep space science to research it? Because we don't need anything related to deep space to make it. Superconductive cables we have, catalogs we have, advanced neural gel we have as well. We don't need anything related to deep space science to make it, just to research it. So maybe we can do this research before the spaceships, so we can have even better Naquium setup. Okay, we have them, and let's have the same thing going here. So the beacon is going as far as these. So if you put a next beacon after the second set, we can have only one beacon for everything else. Look at how slow they become. Okay, how many do we need? We need three machines. 3 machines producing level 7. 3 machines producing level 7. And these need the next belt. Oh, not that far. With tiles. Okay, this is the next belt. The output is here. Oh, and we don't have belts. We shall have a quick hop at our base. I think you are missing last. Oh yeah. Yes, yet another benefit of covering all of Novi's factory with a global network. You can use model inserter to upgrade all modules with one click. True, but upgrading all modules is not that simple, because in my case, I always calculate the ratios to match the number of machines and the models. So it will have to be factory by factory, because we might need to remove some of the machines, which because having more productivity models means less intermediate machines, right? Especially in setups like mine, where we have a lot of direct insertion. The belts. I think we have them. So let me just grab more. Okay. Do we need more landfill? I don't think so. I think this should be enough. But just in case, while we're here, let's just get it. So we will have a factory producing all of these, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. We don't have enough copper and plastic input to actually be making these. I'm gonna show you once we finish. I'm gonna show you how taxing this production chain is. So maybe what do you think, guys? Open question to everyone. What do you think? Should we proceed with making deep space science next time, or should we make the refinery V2 for more plastic to have this production constantly running? What do you prefer? I'm gonna do both at some point anyway, so I can leave you the choice of the order: refinery V2 or the deep space science level 1. These still need. Hey, Gralakel, thank you for following. Welcome to the Mad Lab. I need to start saying that. Welcome to the Mad Lab. Have you ever set up a Twitch poll? I did not. I don't know how to do it. I need to look it up. Guys, this stream is more about the content rather than about the decorations, but again, it's something that we start needing more and more, so I need to look it up and set it up. And by the way, we have a bot. So we can maybe use it. Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up and set it up. I think it's not very hard. After all, we are between engineers here. Among engineers. I'm looking at it without even thinking. So we need to set the next one, and the next one is the level 9, which requires only two solids. So for once we need only one belt. This one belt is enough. So how many machines? 2 machines. 2 machines of these. Yep, and we don't need the red one. We don't need this one. Wait a second. Where's the beacon? The beacon is here, so we need to place the beacon here. Yeah, that works. That works. Let's put it a bit further up, so it covers all the tiles. Yeah, you're right, guys. I will. That's the type of questions where a poll would be very useful. You know, guys. You know, have an idea. Give me 5 seconds. Let's do it old school. Let's build it old school. Let's do it old school. Okay, done. Done. Old school. Here you go. Vote and decide. Who needs advanced fancy features? So this one is level 4 and... Oh, hold on. No, I haven't changed the item. It's this item. No, level 7. Hold on. These are... Let me check that the levels are properly done. 5, 6, 7. This is still 6. Oh. This is 7. I'm confused. 6, 7, and then 8, right? It's the actually this one is the last one. Oh yeah, because okay, I was counting from the top, but with this one we can't do it yet. We can't do it yet. So yeah, yes indeed, we are here. So 4 of them require blue science, right? So this one actually also requires blue science, and this one requires only 2 items, which is the final one of these and the item itself. Okay, so the blue science. How should we do it? I don't like to break the symmetry here. I really don't want to break the symmetry. So we'll have to shift everything. I don't want to break the symmetry. I really don't want to. Yeah, let's shift everything. And it's the last one. Yeah. And here we just need to make another one here, and then just delete these. Okay. Missing a bell for blue circuits. Yep, exactly. You're right. Fixed. Now fixed. And then we have this. We connect the neural gel. Did we get it yet? Or we did not. We don't have neural gel. We don't have neural gel. We don't have neural gel because all of it is used to make advanced neural gel. So until we have the advanced neural gel in storage, we won't be able to have the basic one. So, guys, this is where spaceships could be very helpful, because I think the limiting factor must be the methane gas, because it's the neural gel is the limiting factor, and the neural gel here. What limits us to make more neural gel is methane gas, and this problem shall be solved by spaceships. Missing a belt for blue circuits for the top 2. Oh yeah, thanks. 7 and 8. These 2. So now they're all making. They're all producing. Yeah, we need more methane gas for sure. Let me still connect these. Oh yeah, we can come from anywhere. It doesn't matter. Oh, pop. It's below. It's actually below. The neural gel is here. Oh, we can't use this lane because it's in front of the model. Sorry, the signal. Let's use this one. Okay, the neural gel is technically connected, but we have nothing. And the next one is also needing 2 of them. Is also needing 2. It's the final. And look at the perfect positioning of the space scaffolding. And the last one, we don't even have it. We don't even have it. We can't even prepare the resource. Oh yes, and we are gonna be needing the direct insertion from the machine, from this one. I'm gonna put it here for now. Maybe let's prepare it. Okay, it's not perfect. The space scaffolding is not gonna be perfect. And yeah, let's actually place them after the machine. We need more tiles. Oh, this is how far it can go, so hopefully it should be good enough. This one receives 1 belt of these, so it needs 2 belts. It receives 1 belt of these, and these need to be in front of their cousins. Deep Space Factory is making the race. Here? Really? I haven't checked the results. Let me check. Results. Deep Space Factory. Deep Space Factory? Well, then, just Deep Space Factory it is. I see you guys are more excited by the SE stuff, new SE stuff. And to be honest, me too. Something got destroyed? Yeah, probably a rocket crash. Probably. They do get crashed sometimes. So here we're going to be having a direct insertion from this machine, towards these. Let's do it like that. One into two. 1 into 2. I mean, it's a bit too early to prepare them, but... Oh, but they also... The level 4 catalog is used in both of them. Oh, interesting. So, superconductive cable, which we can actually connect everything. We can actually connect... Let's connect everything, so when we get the recipe, we can easily just plug it in and be done with it. So let's finish the connections here. And here is our belt. Here is the belt with the items. Here is the belt. And bring it here. Okay, good. Let's take it. Oh, we also need cooling. So for the cooling, again, thanks to our Lord and Savior, the advanced pipes, we can just get it going in seconds. So we have 1 input and 1 output here. Oh, didn't we have them here behind? That's fine. You have space. We have space and space. Let's have these... jetpack. Have these going. Max distance. So I think rightmost one is for the cold one. And a leftmost one is for the... Yeah, for the... this is the cool one, so the number 2. Number 2, this is the hot one. The super cold one is here, so let's get it connected. One tile, not long enough, that's fine. And this one is the back loop of the number 2. And I have prepared... Oh, I have prepared, but I forgot to I forgot to pump these. I forgot to connect these. This should only fill it up to a certain number, so we can actually have a feedback loop going. So let's have the top ups set up to, I think 10,000. Yeah, let's have 10,000. Like 1 out of 2.5. So we have some space in order to be able to feed this one back. And they are connected. Here we go. Here we go. The feedback loop is here. Done. See how compact and efficient these advanced pipes are? Superconductive cables. Yeah, basically we cannot use them because we we don't have the recipe again. But that's okay. We only need one of these. Let's cut it. It doesn't make sense to cut it here because anyways. Let's cut it here because we only have four of them anyways. So okay, here we go. Here we go. It's already. We have the circuits. We have these. We have... oh, we don't have the advanced neural gel connected. Let's fix that. Let's use the third one. Oh, okay, and it's done. It is done. It is done. We have that advanced mineral gel into these machines. And finally, let's prepare some storage. Some mini loader is an overkill, but let's prepare a storage for these productivity models. And we shall see. I don't think we need to export them anytime soon, but hopefully this is not going to get destroyed by a meteor strike. It's going to be a very precious chest. Okay, let me check again the poll. Do we have more votes? 7 votes. 2 people voted for the mega refinery. Who voted for mega refinery? Who are the 2 people? Faustus, right? Oh no, Revan. I'm sure Revan voted for mega refinery. Actually no, I don't know. Okay, finally we have done what we set up to do last stream. It was supposed to be the objective of the last stream. Dark Explosive voted the refinery. By the way, guys, a refinery is going to be very interesting to come up with, because we're going to be using the ducts. We're going to be using the mega ducts in order to have an incredible flow of the fluid. So we can have a ton of production facilities, refineries, pumping the fluid inside one of the ducts, and we shall have a huge footprint, expandable factory. You voted Deep Space. First, my Tuesday is my busy day at work, so I don't want to miss the Naquium stuff tomorrow. But you know, guys, I have to tell something to you. Our current Naquium setup, as you know, rocket-based setup is quite slow to bring us Naquium. So we may not have enough to actually make researches, but we're going to be making the factory anyways. So yeah, maybe we just need to add more fuel refineries here. If we add more refineries, then we're gonna fuel it faster. Because right now the limiting factor is the speed of the fueling. Or oh, actually no. Did you see? The fuel just came in. We're actually missing out on fuel. We're missing out on fuel. We have 6 trains grabbing the fuel, but our refinery, is not producing it fast enough. See? We only have this. And it's been taken as soon as we have enough. It's see how fast it depletes. The chests have barely the time to have enough for the train. It's been taken out. This is actually one of the points of having a refinery. We can have more rockets. We can have more petroleum for the circuits. By the way, let's check out the circuits. Destination full. The blue circuits train. Wait. Oh yeah, the requests are for the blue circuits. We don't have Oh yeah, this is the model factory. It's not the circuit factory. It's the model factory, and we need blue circuits in order to be able to make them. The level 3 models here are not made because we need blue circuits. Let's have a look at our module factory. And module factory is offline. Who would have guessed? And it's actually copper issues. We have trains which cannot go grab copper, so some of them are waiting behind, but we have copper issues. And copper issues is actually a small issue because it's just ores. We have the smelting set up. Do we have vulcanite? Oh, we do. Oh yeah, this red part is vulcanite. So we do have vulcanite, we just don't have the ores. This is our limiting factor. So maybe next stream, before going to deep space, we shall just make more. We shall get some more miners working on copper ores. So yeah, we need to do some fixing before being able to transition towards the space science, the next science. But waiting is actually good because we need the chest of these to fill up a bit. So we can, as soon as we are done, we can get started with the researches. So it's not too bad of a thing to do. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be stepping now. We have managed to finish this. I'm really happy about it. By the way, why the rocket is not coming? We don't. I mean, we still have some stuff on the belt, so it's not too bad. But these need blue circuits, right? Oh yeah, we have blue circuits issue, so we need copper. We need copper. We need tons of copper, anyways. So that's gonna be the first task to do. Let's actually put it in the task list. Add to the top, first of all, the second task would be the Deep Space Science. Deep Space Science Facility. As a second task, and the first task is gonna be copper mines. Because we need copper to make blue circuits and to have everything working. And maybe more circuit production, not sure, we shall see. Okay, thank you all for watching. Guys, 30 people, you're amazing. Hope you enjoy, And I hope to come up with a nice setup for the Deep Space Science. Okay, see you next time, hopefully tomorrow. Let me send you guys to another streamer for those who don't want to switch. So who are we rating? Who is here playing space exploration? There's Jack. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. You are very welcome. Let's go. Let's go check out Jack. I mean, he's the only one playing space exploration. We are rating him from time to time, but there's no one else playing space exploration. So he's setting up the cannons apparently. And the red is starting in 10 seconds. I have autoglaved my first moon into submission, says Quatch. Hey, congrats. The autoglaive is satisfying, although it's a bit slow, right? It's a bit slow. Okay. The red is starting. Enjoy and see ya. Bye-bye.